So we've got 9 layers. Octahedron, double tetrahedron, cube, icosahedron, dodecahedron, icosahedron, cube, double tetrahedron, and octahedron in mirror. So our central piece is the dodecahedron. Now, a dodecahedron has 12 pentagons and 20 triangles. The angles of a pentagon, 108 degrees each angle, cause implosion to center. Whatever you drive through a pentagon is going to cause implosion to center. The pentagon at the base here, the pentagon at the top here, capture this piezoelectricity coming down into the pentagon at the top and bottom of the dodecahedron and implode to center. So what we're doing is catching Hertzian waves, imploding to center, creating longitudinal wave, and that is where we create our healing machine. Because transcending the Hertzian wave and entering into the longitudinal is like saying, let's go beyond the pride, the desire, the anger, the ignorance, the jealousy, into bliss, compassion, wisdom, We are transcending this octave of reality and emerging into the qualities. But on a device level, we are transcending electromagnetic Hertzian waves into longitudinal scale waves. And that is what will clean up all the electromagnetic radiation. We're going to transcend all the irregular wave patterns that are in the environment and transform them into longitudinal. And it's not harmful to biological creatures. In fact, on the other hand, we are going to give so much life force and energy to biological beings. We're not going to take down Wi-Fi towers. We're not going to say don't use your computer or don't put electricity in your house because it's harming your body and mind and everything else. It just does it. Oof, like that. So, as far as the other mechanism is going, I've told you, we've got the park, that's the bardo of living. We've got the space at the bottom, you turn around and you go into the chamber, bardo of sleep. You go up the travelator all the way, 12 times to the top, 13th at the peak, enter the sound chamber of Om in 8 tones, an octave of harmonic resonance, bardo of meditation. Now what happens? After you finish your bardo of meditation, you're going to take an elevator down here, which could be on some sort of magnetic pulley system, because here the lift comes back down and here the lift comes up and down. You come down the side of the structure, and then here you find a black Fibonacci spiral with 7 steps leading to an 8th at the center. This is the bardo of dying. Now you are going to don a headset and glasses. This is your augmented reality experience. You're going to enter the bardo of dying and you're going to die. Step by step, you're going to go through the process of the bardo of dying according to the Tibetan Book of the Dead. So first, your earth element is going to dissolve as you wander through. The water element's going to dissolve, fire element's going to dissolve, air element's going to dissolve, your consciousness is going to dissolve. 7 steps, 3 steps for the consciousness, 4 for the material elements, until you end up 8th step inside the bardo of reality. In the bardo of reality, you're also in the heart of the machine where the longitudinal wave is. Is the longitudinal wave harmful to you? Not at all. It's part of who you are at a transcended level. In fact, it works on your whole system to elevate you. We can all enter into a way that our body is in the correct configuration from time to time. Moments of bliss. We look at a sunset, our whole body enters into perfect alignment. We've transcended the electromagnetic radiation and we've become that perfect wave which is fitting into the whole grid, from planet to solar system to galaxy to universe. Now we have become in line with the entire system. So here in this bardo of reality, remember, we've now lost our corporeality and we are now pure consciousness. But the question is, what happens here? Do we engage with and accept, as they say in the text of the Bardo Todo, like a child leaping into his mother's arms, just merges with this state of pure light? Or do we run away from it and try and find some other body to enter so that we can get back to what we're used to and get away from that thing which is so terrifying, this wonderful, huge, great light, or inspiring thing? We want to get back to this ordinary state that we know. So here we're going to have a virtual reality experience. So we've got the glasses, which are augmented and virtual reality. Not only that, because we've got the headset on as well, so according to the way that we are perceiving the visions that are occurring in our ambient through the augmented reality, I mean, you know the difference between augmented and virtual, right? With the augmented glasses, you will actually physically see things in the space around you, and you will still be in that tunneled path, yeah? But once you enter the virtual reality experience, now you're gone from the space. You are inside another world. And here, through your virtual reality experience, you're going to be able to move around the structure at will. So you stay a while in the Bardo of reality, and then you exit into the white Fibonacci spiral, the Bardo of becoming. Again, 7 steps, leading to an 8th, which will take you back down to the Bardo of life. What happens in the Bardo of becoming? You're going to put on your corporeality. But there's going to be some challenges. It's a little bit game-like at this point. Do you choose this or do you choose that? Depending on how you choose, well, you will see in your augmented reality world the result. So you could be building a good experience, you could be building an okay experience, you could be building an awful experience, you could have an amazing experience. So depending on how you pass those steps, again, it's a tunnel. Augmented reality experience, you get back to this point here, where there's an elevator that brings you back down to the ground, where you will now enter again into the park, but now you're a new person, right? So depending on how you have experienced this process of existence, you are now going to see the Bardo of life in a different way. You'd seen the park before like this, and now you're going to see it in the way that you have built for yourself at the end. So the actual process for the participants is this. You're going to have this full-on experience on the process of existence. But at the same time, there is also this actual device and energetic quality going on in this structure. This will also be placed upon a sacred energetic spot of Earth. That's where we're going to get another whole boost of energy. And this is going to amplify the sacred quality which is already present in the Earth, and ley lines are coming out of it. Samuel Manigic in Bosnia said, you need to put these on the key ley line points where they are all merging. And use the ley lines to get the energy out, to spread the energy through the Earth. So we're spreading the energy through the subtle realms, subtle energy from, and we are also bringing the energy through the ley lines using the sacred geometrical points on Earth.
You've done some fascinating work.
Well, the whole purpose of our gathering here today is to bring new ideas to the table, to expand on what I've intuited, because, like I said, I'm not an engineer, I'm not a scientist, I know bits of what I know what is possible, potentially, but to actually build this, we need technical expertise in each of the fields, from artistry to cinematographic to augmented virtual reality technology, e.g. headset technology. Downstairs we have this whole cinema thing with the Bardo of sleep, interior design, park design, garden, flower beds, building these tunnels, building the structure, which metals, which wood, the travelator, what kind of materials. There's a lot of questions here.
Crystal expertise.
For me, the crystals
Crystals are pretty key to this whole thing.
You said it.
how do you get the energy? This picture has a lot of energy associated with that. The physical structure here doesn't quite have it yet,
It's a mark.
but the picture has the energy.
Because I embedded specific shapes in here, size, shape. Remember, this is the one that Dr. Karim picked up on, right? And he also helped me to tweak the energy. He asked me to add these 2 lines in here, which increased the energy in it. So Dr. Karim has done his work on this as well, and on this one. He got me to add these 12 circles, double circles around to increase the energy in that one. This one he didn't comment on, but I'm seeing him in Florida. So really, after lunch, we're going to keep on talking, and I invite comments and questions. I don't have all the answers. Now it's all hypothetical, right? But the idea is there, the concept is there. How do we make this reality? Also, we need a space to put it. Is it going to go as an art installation exhibition in a museum in the center of a city? Or is it going to go in a park somewhere outside with some sort of, I don't know.
Yeah.
How high can we physically make it? What is feasible? What is possible?
It's how do you optimize energy?
The bottom line is that. How do we create something that is both an interesting, immersive and interactive experience for participants and something which is optimizing the energy in it?